Next to the stage, can I have... Wait, are y'all still ready to act up with me? Okay. Let's keep it going. Next to the stage, can I have the cast of Who is Barrakuda by Antwand Pearman. Am I saying it right? Pearman? Okay. The story of a small town that was recently raided by a murderous gang. It'll be narrated by... that ain't on... It'll be narrated by Sierra. Go ahead, girl. Both in black. All right. Okay. Everybody good? Everybody good?
Interior. Pop's General Store, second floor bedroom. Morning. Montage to the sound of upbeat disco. We see a photo of an old man wearing a green General Store apron and a red-haired man. Both are standing in front of a Pop's General Store with a ribbon that reads, Happy 20-year anniversary, Pop. A shirtless woman who is in peak physical condition wakes up half hungover. She's covered in old scars and fresh neck scratches. She checks for a pistol, which is holstered on her upper torso. A tattoo that reads, R.I.P. Big Bad Mama, can be seen on her bare chest. As she puts on her boots in the corner, we see the same red-haired man from the photo, naked and wrapped in a bedsheet, scared and afraid. He hides with clear signs of abuse. The woman simply ignores him and continues to lace up her boots. She walks toward a coat rack standing next to the window and puts on a dusty leather vest with the words, Barrakuda, Warlord of Devastators, embroidered on the back. She buckles her spiked skull belt buckle, then checks the sheath on her waist to realize her large knife is missing. Suddenly, she turns in the nick of time to catch the red-haired man's wrist just before he stabs her in the back. Simultaneously, she grabs him by the throat, nearly lifting him off the floor. She then single-handedly snaps his neck and tosses him through the glass window. Interior. General Store, first floor. Morning. Barrakuda walks down the stairs through Pop's General Store, which looks ransacked and shot to pieces. She grabs a piece of fruit from a basket and realizes it's a bullet hole in it. She tosses it and reaches for another. Then heads towards the front exit. Exterior. Pogo Town, Main Street. Morning. The town could be seen in what would be called the aftermath of chaos. Smoldering buildings can be seen riddled with bullets. Townspeople are being dragged from their homes and beaten. Men bound by their feet with ropes dragged by motorcycle riders wearing Devastator jackets. Feet away from the Barrakuda, we see the body of a red-haired man that she threw out the window moments ago. She's still wrapped in his bedsheet. Barrakuda's knife lays beside him. The old man from the photo, now battered, tearfully holds his son's lifeless body. Barrakuda, unfazed, simply bites into her fruit and walks down the road. Exterior, Pogo Town, Main Street, morning. Raiders with Devastator jackets can be seen lining men up in the streets. Some are given vests, while those who refuse are forced to their knees. The raiders look to Barrakuda and salute her by pounding a fist to their chest. Barrakuda simply nods her head, takes a bite of her fruit, and continues to walk. The men who were forced to their knees are now in her background, being riddled with bullets. Exterior, Pogo Town Bar, storefront, morning. Barrakuda approaches the front doors of the bar. She pauses as her eyes are drawn to the wanted post. She snatches it off of the wall and takes it with her. Interior, Pogo Town, morning. We see a bar with broken bottles, flipped over tables and chairs, and the bodies of a few locals. Barrakuda walks past it all and grabs the only intact bottle of whiskey. She takes a seat at the lone upright table, takes a swig, and stares at a poster. It shows an older, heavyset woman with the words, Big Bad Mama, Warlord of the Devastators, wanted dead. Bounty, $1 million, or 4,000 megawatts. As Barrakuda stares, the old man from the general store comes in holding Barrakuda's knife in hand. Barrakuda lowers the poster to see the old man charge at her with the knife. Barrakuda pulls her pistol from her holster, then shoots the old man dead. Upbeat disco music abruptly stops. We now hear the sound of the chaos happening in Pogo Town. What we hear can only be described as a living hell. Barrakuda places the pistol on the table and continues drinking. She once again stares at the wanted poster.
I miss you, Mama.
Interior, Pogo Town Hall, noon. We see a large room trashed, broken bottles and walls riddled with bullets. Devastators fill the room while others drag out dead bodies. Up front, we see Whale, an intimidating man who looks to be about 500 pounds. The Devastators are being as rowdy as ever. The microphone has been set up, although Whale has a large frame. His voice is comically small.
Hey guys, can you quiet down, please?
The Devastators continue their rowdiness. As Barrakuda walks into the hall, she is accompanied by Jelly, a woman who looks to be in her teens, Mr. Ink, an extremely skinny man wearing a top hat, spiked mask, and a long black duster.
Excuse me, can you quiet down, please?
The Devastators continue. Jelly approaches. She wears a pink and white sundress and a bow in her hair. She walks on stage and takes the microphone from Whale.
Shut the hell up, you bastards, before I gut you all like pigs!
The room instantly goes silent with a few apologies.
Thanks, big sis.
Anytime, big bro.
Okay, big sis. I mean, Warlord Barrakuda. Here's what we took in our raid. We've gained 21 moving crews, salvaged vehicle parts, and rush.
The crowd cheers.
Unfortunately, it appears they used most of weapons and ammunition. Also, one of you fools blew up the booze.
The crowd boos.
Hold on, calm down. In regards to what?
The crowd hushes one another.
We took the town for a whopping 3,500 megawatts.
The crowd explodes and cheers and hoots repeatedly. Barrakuda appears pleased as the Devastators celebrate. Jelly and Mr. Ink smile, both looking at Barrakuda.
Oh, there's more, sister.
The trio exits the hall. Exterior Pogo Town Main Street, noon. Kneeling in front of the trio are the town's mayor and a teenage boy. Both are held at gunpoint by Stingray.
Yes, big sister.
For Warlord, the choice of the voice.
Jelly dances around, singing a taunting song, while the mayor and teenage boy sit in terror.
Who will tell the tale? Who will tell the tale?
I choose.
Please, my son!
Barrakuda grabs the mayor by the throat, strangling him.
If you disrupt me again, I'm gonna rip your tongue and nail it to your son's skull.
The mayor, barely breathing, nods his head. Barrakuda lets him go. The mayor gasps for air. Barrakuda throws up her hands.
I'm just kidding. One of you gets to go free.
Please, since his mom passed away, I'm all he has. There's no way he'll survive without me. The Cyrils, yeah, that's right. They'll eat him.
Barrakuda looks at the mayor in the eyes, and he looks back nervously. She then looks at the teenage boy, who looks down, away from them both.
Who goes? You or the boy?
The mayor realizes Barrakuda means business.
Sorry, kid.
Without hesitation, the mayor races towards the city limits.
Look at that little fat bastard run.
Wow, what a coward, leaving his son like that.
It's because he wasn't your father. Now was he, boy?
No, he just told me to go along with it. That you'll let us both free. He said you don't hurt kids.
That will be seen.
Scene.
Great job. Great job. Come to the stage, honey. Please put your hands together for Antwand Pearman.
Hi.
Hi. You.
I'm just prepared.
Be prepared.
Yes.
First of all, great job.
Thank you.
Great script. Questions to the audience, please. You have one question, and then at the end, please make sure you find time to speak to Antwand.
So you said it's questions to the audience.
Well,
okay,
no,
where
no,
did you get that
no,
jacket?
Not questions to
What?
the audience. One question for y'all know what I mean.
Thank you. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
My question is, what happens next? Does Barrakuda hurt the kid?
Actually, Barrakuda's like a woman of her word in the sense that she lets the mayor get out of town, and then she tells her other brother Stingray to snipe him, and then lets the kid go.
All right.
So the one thing that kind of I hope you guys kind of caught is that this is a monarchy where the women lead, and most of the characters you've seen, like who spoke, are brothers and sisters. Their mother, who passed away, literally made them all lieutenants in this army. So Stingray, Barrakuda, Ink, all of them are brothers and sisters. They're a family of psychiatrists.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. Excellent.